Hey, so do you have a beautiful fragrance, but it only lasts a few hours on your skin? Maybe it's just not strong enough, or maybe you're like me and you want your fragrances to last all day and all night into the next day. Well, I've got 8 hacks for you that'll make sure that your fragrance can withstand the test of time. Let's talk about it. All right, so number 1 is very simple. Make sure you hydrate properly, okay? So your skin's moisture starts from within, and you wanna make sure that your skin is moisturized well, right? Most people just say, hey, just wear a good lotion, wear some Vaseline, whatever the case may be, but you wanna make sure that you hydrate properly. That way your skin stands a chance at being the type of skin that can hold that fragrance. So they typically say you want about 8 cups of water a day, but just make sure that you're drinking water throughout the day, you hydrate properly, that way your skin can build up proper moisture and lock in that fragrance. Now, number 2 is use the proper skin moisturizer. Of course, this goes hand in hand with number 1. I'm really weird about how things feel on my skin, and so I've found a moisturizer that feels right for me. So anywhere that I put the moisturizer on head to toe, all right? But anywhere that I'm spraying fragrance or applying fragrance, I'm going to make sure that's extra well moisturized. So on my arms, front and back, my chest, my body, the back of my neck, anywhere I'm spraying fragrance, I'm going to make sure that I have very thoroughly moisturized that area. That way, whenever I spray my fragrance, that fragrance gets locked in and it can withstand the test of time. It's on for much more time than if my skin was dry and it just drank up the fragrance. So tip number 2, hack number 2 is make sure that you use an adequate amount of moisturizer. Tip number 3 is to make sure that you spray your fragrance on right after the shower. So you get out of a nice hot shower, your pores are open. You apply your moisturizer and then you spray up, okay? So this is going to make sure that the fragrance gets locked into your skin, and this is going to be something that if you're doing another one of these tips that I'm about to mention, that you're going to get the most out of the fragrance, okay? We'll go ahead and move on to tip number 4, which is to spray in the same area multiple times. An example, now I've already sprayed a lot of this fragrance. This is actually a pretty strong fragrance anyway, but let's say that I'm spraying on my wrist, one of my pulse points. Spray once, spray twice, right? Now you see the oil glistening perhaps in the light, maybe not. But if I do that and then I spray once, spray twice in the same area, that's going to last all day long. I do the same thing on clothes. Okay, so I'm not going to do it right now because I'm sprayed up heavily. But if I'm going to, I spray right here in my rib cage area. And the reason why I do that is fragrance travels up. If you haven't seen the video on how to apply fragrances properly, I'll link that up here. But I spray once, twice, 3 times, same area. Once, twice, 3 times, same area. That way, not only do I create density with the fragrance on my skin, but density on my clothes, and the clothes are going to hold the fragrance longer. Which brings me to tip number 6, I believe we're at, which is spray on clothes. And I'm going to also say number 7 is spray on layers. Okay, so I mentioned I get out of the shower, lotion up real good, right? Moisturize really well. Then I spray up on skin. I put my clothes on. I spray another layer, right? And then if I'm wearing a suit, I might spray another layer. So if you're wearing layers, that just gives you more chance to make your fragrance last and last. All right, so that's 7 out of the 8 hacks to make your fragrance last all day. Number 8 is a decant. You can get these on Amazon, these little sample bottles, right? And I take these everywhere I go. I've got a couple different fragrances in the car. So this is something that if for whatever reason you're gonna need to reapply, you know, you work a full day and then you've got stuff to do in the evening, carry a decant with you. This is a last resort. Most fragrances though, if you follow the 7 hacks that I've given you today, you won't even need the 8th. But it's always good to have some extra fragrance on hand. Ladies, carry it in your purse. Men, just throw it in your console, whatever the case may be. And out of these 8 hacks, you should have everything you need to make this fragrance last and last, to make sure that not only are you the best smelling person in the building, but you're going to be that best smelling person all day and all night. All right, so that about does it for my 8 hacks to make your fragrances last forever. We are a growing channel, so feel free to like and subscribe. That way you actually see this content again. And remember, a great scent doesn't just smell good, it says something. So choose what smells right for you and just breathe. Thank you.